Alright.
That's good.
So, I guess
More reliable than cryptocurrency.
this is a special episode because it was supposed to be a detective or mystery themed one if we were going in order of the random plot I've made for myself. But because we lost
The random
Margot,
plot I've made for myself.
Yeah, the rules that I alone know and abide by.
Blind faith.
That I then just willfully change whenever I feel like it. Because we lost Margot Kidder, we wanted to do a Superman episode in her honor.
Can I stain your tablecloth? Pour one out for Margot.
You may as well. Well, it's not
boy.
our tablecloth.
Oh, okay.
That was so on the verge. So
To Margot.
To Margot.
to
Some
Margot.
clinking in there.
Smash.
I got to work with Margot when I was young. When I was 16, we did a film together.
No.
Yeah.
I worked with Christopher Reeve as well.
Really?
I worked with the Superman and those things. Yeah.
Separate projects.
Separate projects. Yeah.
What was the Margot?
Yeah, I was in
Margot was
Superman.
Clement Virgo film called Planet of Junior Brown.
Hmm.
And she was like, she played this crazy piano teacher who was insane, and it was amazing. It was the first film right after she had her sort of like episode of thinking the FBI was chasing her, and she had to get off the meds, and that was her first film that she did after that.
It was her comeback.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Nice.
Yeah, she was lovely. She was really
Good for
lovely.
Clement too.
Yeah, yeah,
For hiring her.
yeah.
Yeah.
She was perfect for the role.
Don't know what you mean.
Awesome. Break it down.
And we'd like to thank our patrons. They've been very, very patient with us as we've been struggling to get back on track. So to Becky and Suzanne and Maria and Audrey and Anthony and Mary and Steve. In no particular order, thank you guys so much for
In
your support.
very particular order.
Steve.
Steve last. Steve.
And the best.
I don't know, Steve.
I forgot we were on camera. I was doing this.
Oh, at that? I like it.
Pretty much picking up there.
Wait a minute. Yeah.
Steve.
Alright, so the irony really is that Lois Lane does not appear in this script at all.
That's amazing.
She hasn't been in this one.
No.
The first two that we did, she was
Yeah.
a big player, but she has not yet appeared in Batman's Great Mystery.
I kind of was hoping
I know.
I was here.
I couldn't find episode 3 of the other one, and then the other ones were all out of order, so whatever. We're doing chapter
I'm honestly
4.
happy with any of these
Well, 'cause
because
you're
they're
always
always
Superman.
new. Yeah, I am also always Superman. That's
I
true.
thought
That's
I
true.
graduated from Batman to Lois. And I've been brilliant.
It's true, you graduated from Batman to Robin. It's like,
Not a graduation?
necessarily.
Oh.
Sure.
Robin's
It's
one
more
of
lines.
the best characters
It's a
in
very
these things.
tall order.
So
I need to finish this now.
Robin is definitely one of the good characters.
It's true.
He says terrible things.
He does.
Yeah.
Nothing doing. So Tim, as always, is the narrator. I, as always, am the announcer. Rainbow, as always, is Superman.
I am always
Whatever they give me.
And we are
Natalie is
all on
always a
Foley.
pleasure.
Utility.
We're all on Foley.
Yeah.
On voice Foley.
In this particular endeavor is Dick Grayson.
Dick. Steve.
/ Robin. Tim will also be Batman.
Yes.
And
You're gonna
I
be
will
Batman?
be
I'm Batman.
Oh man, yeah, that's right.
the very descriptive names of Doorman and Heavy Set.
Who, there's heavy set?
I'm Heavy Set.
Oh,
I'm a heavy
Don't-
set thug.
don't say that.
Rainbow. This is what happens.
Jesus.
Also-
I'll also be playing Captain Allergy for this.
Oh no, 'tis the season.
Oh, it's killing me.
We have not done a read through of this. None of us have read the
Yes,
script.
we have no idea what we're about to say.
Cold reads you.
This is just gonna be
Grab a
fucking
blanket,
train wreck.
everybody.
Get ready to have some wine.
Gonna be awesome.
Is there a dick in the script?
Wow.
I mean, I'm here.
I mean,
Close enough.
we call
I don't
him
see-
Robin.
No, I don't.
But
Robin is Dick.
I don't see a dick.
Yeah, Robin.
You will.
Yeah.
There's a Dick here. Oh, it's me. I say Dick.
You say.
I say Dick all the time.
So I'm good.
The narrator usually ends up saying Dick a lot, and I say Dick a lot.
Wait a minute. What is wrong with me? Oh my god, this was before the wine. I just started circling Kent.
You want to switch
No, because I
over?
started with Rob.
Oh.
This should be interesting. Great. Good thing I got
You're
here
just
early.
Well, yeah, thank goodness.
You're like the worst actors that just like you just
I like this line.
bulldoze. Yeah, what's that? Like I'm like number 70 on the call sheet, and I come to work like, wow, I'm really happy with my lines. Wait a second, that was my line. You're just like, no, I'm taking that. No, I'm taking that too.
Got it.
I'm taking that too.
Where's Dan?
William Shatner, that whole script.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Did he used to do that?
Oh yeah.
What a D.
Yeah. Steal the best line.
What a
To me,
D.
like the best actors cross out lines. Like less
Yeah,
is more.
less is more,
I don't want more lines.
No, but they'll take out one of theirs and take yours if it's witty and makes them look
Yeah.
better.
Of course.
Yeah.
I do like stealing buttons.
I feel like Vin
I'll steal
Diesel
a
would
button
do that.
any day.
I feel like Vin Diesel would do that. I don't know.
We're just
him.
gonna randomly.
I'm just calling
I
Vin
feel
Diesel.
now that I know that he's stick dude, Groot. I'm
He's
like,
Groot, yeah.
Dude.
Isn't that awesome?
And my mind was blown that it was Bradley Cooper.
Oh, he's Rocket Raccoon? Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He's really good as Rocket
He's
Raccoon, too. He's
hilarious.
really
It's his
good.
best performance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might be Vin Diesel's best performance also.
It might also be Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
Give him a 3-word script and he's all the Academy.
Okay, I'm good.
I'm just gonna.
We'll just
Yeah.
see how this
I will
goes.
open it as we
It's
go.
actually the fact
Right.
I didn't have enough lines. I just started
this.
circling. Look
You can have some of them.
at that.
You can have some of them.
If you need me. All right.
Alright, so this is Superman, Batman's Great Mystery, Chapter 4. Original broadcast date was February 6, 1948.
Jesus, I was just a child. I remember it well.
Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings in a single bound.
So, whatever the sound of jumping is.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman.
Up and
Yes,
up.
it's Superman, strange visitor
Yes.
from the planet Krypton, who came to Earth with amazing physical powers far beyond those of mortal men.
Like eating cheeseburgers.
I'm not gaining a pound.
Disguised as Clark Kent, mild-mannered reporter for a great metropolitan newspaper, wages a never-ending battle for truth and justice.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Today, as Superman enters a small dressing room in the Metropolis Auditorium where he had left Batman and Robin, he meets with a stunning shock.
Dramatically out.
That wasn't dramatic enough for me at all.
Again.
Out!
There you go. That was very dramatic. I like that one. Great Scott. That's Robin on the floor. Robin? Robin, what happened? Uh-oh. He's unconscious. I better get him to a doctor. And fast. Up with him. There we are. Now. Up and away!
Whoosh! Sting! And Lacey gently walked in curtain. Alright, gang. Get set now for more Superman contest winners. You may be among
It's
these.
already an ad.
Probably not. There you go.
Jesus, this is where YouTube got it.
Yeah.
This is 1948 YouTube.
Video will continue after the
It's
ad.
like, oh, we're ready, and no, we're not.
So we'll list our patrons again. Becky, Steve.
Steve, you're
Suzanne.
second now. Moving on up, moving on, Steve.
Becky's always number 1.
Oh,
Steve, Suzanne, Audrey, Anthony, Mary, Maria. Is that 7? I think that's 7. You are the contest winners because you're the entrants and the ones that we love. That's all for now. More later in the program, so keep listening.
Dun, 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 dun. And now the adventures of Superman.
maybe.
We'll see.
After telling Robin, his young companion, that he might never see him again, the famous Batman disappeared. Then, 12 days later, while Robin and Superman hunted desperately for him, Batman apparently reappeared without notifying his friends and delivered a rabble-rousing, un-American speech.
Oh,
in
this is the
Metropolis
next.
Auditorium.
This is the next. We're picking it right up.
Fake
Thanks,
news.
guys.
Barfig Nougat.
So we've done some Flash Gordons in between, so it just works
This is
out.
great.
Okay.
All right, I was wondering what was going to happen with that super racist episode that we did last time. Here we
There's more
go.
to come.
This is great.
Unable to believe their ears, Superman and Robin, in their guises of Clark Kent and Dick Grayson, respectively, hurried to Batman's dressing room after the speech. But when they were given a cold reception, Robin asked Kent to leave, then appealed, wink, to Batman to explain his amazing behavior.
Amazing, baby. That was amazing.
To his utter
behavior.
bewilderment,
Racist prick.
the man he considered his dearest friend turned on him viciously, and when Kent returned a short time later, he found Batman gone and Dick lying on the floor
I
unconscious.
hate when my dick lies unconsciously on the floor.
As
It's got a
Superman,
mind of its own.
Get up.
as Superman, Kent rushed Dick to the office of a nearby doctor, where the boy was treated for a scalp wound.
Oh.
Now, a little while later,
Oh, Lee guy.
Robin is again alone with Kent, heartbroken and close to tears.
Ouch.
Oh.
He hit me, Mr. Kent. Batman hit me. He called me a brat and then he slapped me. He never did anything like that before. Never.
You should have used your safe word. I know, Dick.
He never even lost his temper with me before. I can't understand it, Mr. Kent. I just can't understand it.
I can't understand that any more than I can understand Batman's making that rabble-rousing, un-American speech at the auditorium.
It's like the narrator said.
If I hadn't heard him myself, I never would have believed him.
Look, Mr. Kent, do you suppose that fellow Jones, the man we heard on the recording with Batman, do you think he's making him act this way?
Could be, Dick. Could be. But the Batman I knew would have knocked Jones down regardless of what it meant to him before he would have made such a selfish, bigoted, un-American speech.
Yes, he would. Then why is he acting this way?
Well, offhand, I can think of only two reasons, Dick.
Such as?
First, it's just possible that Batman doesn't know what he's doing because he's sick. Mentally sick as a result of something fed or injected into him by the mysterious Dr. Jones.
But he doesn't seem sick. His eyes were clear and his voice, his movements, they were just
Oh
the
man.
same as always.
Settle down.
All handsy.
Calm your dick, Dick. Yes, but his thoughts and his actions were entirely different from what they always were. No, Dick, I still say Batman is either sick or else,
Or else what?
well, it's something I'd rather not talk about yet. It seems too utterly fantastic.
Oh, come on, Mr. Kent, tell me, please.
No, I'd rather check my theory first. Look, Batman said he had another speaking engagement tonight in Willow Falls, didn't he?
Great. Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going up to Willow Falls, and before this night is over, I'm gonna find out if Batman is sick or, well, the other thing.
Swell. I'll go with you.
No, Dick, you're still a little groggy.
No, I'm okay now, honest. You're the dog, I want to go.
I'd really rather you didn't, Dick.
No!
I want to talk to Batman alone.
Well, okay.
Good fella.
Well, fine.
Now get your coat on. I'll take you over to Jimmy Olsen's house.
Jim Paulson's.
Mm-hmm.
What for?
You know what for, Dick. He said he'd give me a 20. Because if my second theory is right, you may be in danger. So I'd rather you were someplace else other than your home until I get back.
No, don't worry about me. I can take care of myself.
Well,
Besides, until I know what gives with Batman, I want to be at home in case he calls and needs me.
Well, if that's the way you want it, all right, Dick. I'll run you home, then I'll hop up to Willow Falls and have it out with Batman. Or have it in with him, I'm not sure yet. Come on, let's go.
Oh my god,
Make
make
me jealous.
After seeing Robin taken safely to his home, Clark Kent secretly resumes his true identity. Then, as Superman, he streaks 30 miles north to the bustling town of Willow Falls.
Whoosh!
30 miles.
30 miles. Super fast.
There, after again assuming his disguise of mild-mannered, bespectacled Clark Kent, he approaches the Willow Falls Opera House. Crowds are filling into the... I know, right? Crowds are filing into the building, outside of which is a life-size lithograph of Batman in costume. and a huge sign which reads, Batman speaks here tonight. Making his way to the stage entrance, Kent speaks with the doorman.
Oh God. Charlie out. My name is Clark Kent. I'm a reporter for the Metropolis Daily Planet. I'd like to interview Batman.
Oh, he ain't here yet.
Are you sure? It's 8:45 and I noticed he's scheduled to speak at 9 o'clock.
I know, but he phoned in a little while ago to say he'd be late.
He did, eh?
Yeah, he's driving up from Metropolis.
Interesting.
But he said he had some trouble with his car.
Sounds
He
familiar.
expects to be here.
I don't even have a car.
He's in an Uber. He expects to be here about 9:30 thereabouts.
I see. Do you mind if I come in and wait for him?
No, I don't mind. Come on in.
Thanks.
You don't need a ticket or nothing. Just file on in with
Brave Bridge!
and then background.
As Kent enters the Opera House in Willow Falls to wait for Batman, Robin, in his house in Metropolis, tries to concentrate on a book, which bothers me right off the bat. Robin shouldn't be in Metropolis. Anyway.
But let me see Robin trying to concentrate on a book.
There's so many features.
But restless and worried, he soon tosses it away. Wow.
He's just buying assless chaps. Dude, it's just like a leather catalog. Robin's just Leather Daddy Monthly, but he's concentrating. I'm sorry.
He turns on the radio. A moment later, he snaps that off. Wow, that's twice in one paragraph. And takes to pacing the floor. Then when the phone rings, he fairly leaps across the room to answer it.
Hello?
Wow. That you, Robin?
Yes. Batman?
Check. Listen, chum.
Where are you, Batman? What's happening? I'm so worried. I'm going nuts.
Take it easy, Robin. I can explain everything.
Well, start explaining. Mr. Kent thinks you're sick in the head, but I know it can't be that.
Kent thinks I'm sick, huh?
Yeah, he went up to Willow Falls to see you. Is that where you are now?
No. I'm in Metropolis.
I'm
You
outside.
are? Well, come on home right now. We can get this all straightened out.
Jesus.
There will be nothing straight about this at all.
No.
I can't come home now, Robin.
Why not?
Because I'm on a big job. But big.
Job? What big? For the police department?
Bigger than that.
Ooh, the government?
I can't tell you any more over the phone.
Listen, can you use a hand job? I mean, can you use a hand on this job?
Oh my God.
Can I help?
Yes. That's the reason I called you. I need you, chum.
They know what they were doing with this.
Now you're talking our language. Just say where and when. Pappy?
What? They know what they were doing in 1948.
Before we did.
Way before.
Do you know where the old River Hotel is?
The River Hotel. It seems to me I remember it. A little dump down on the waterfront.
That's it. I'm there now. Room 314.
314.
Pie.
Nicely done.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
Keep this strictly on the QT. Don't tell Kent, or even Alfred, that I called, or where you're going. Understand?
I'll make like a clam patch.
Yeah, you will. Just like a clam. Oh, Jesus.
Exactly like.
Good. Get on your horses and get set for a big surprise. Now hurry.
Sting!
Sting.
And in the background.
What is this big surprise that has just been promised the now happy Robin?
Oh, happy.
We'll be back in a moment to find out, so keep listening.
Stand by now for some more contest winners. Here they are. They're going to sound familiar. Becky, Suzanne, Audrey, Steve,
Oh.
Steve.
Maria, Anthony, and Mary.
And Jeff. We don't know which Jeff. No particular Jeff.
That's all we have time for today, gang. If you weren't among these, you may be on Monday's list.
May.
So don't fail to listen and become a Mind Wheels patron.
Yes. Dun, dun, dun. And now, back to the adventures of Superman. Dressed as Dick Grayson, Robin has just arrived at the River Hotel, an ancient, decaying, evil-smelling structure situated in an area on the waterfront where many of the shady elements of the city congregate.
Hey.
The smell of evil. That is amazing.
When did you pop your collar?
That's how I was in disguise.
Ah, yes, there we go. Well done.
In a small, paint-peeled lobby, furnished with a few sagging horsehair chairs, two furtive-eyed men glanced sharply at Robin, then quickly look away, and then back. And then
Away, in the back.
And the sleepy, bleary-eyed clerk at the switchboard seems to take no notice of the youngster as he walks swiftly to the rickety, uncarpeted stairs and takes them two at a time. On the third and top floor, where a single, small electric bulb only seems to make the shadows deeper, Robin reads the numbers with difficulty on
Well,
the
he
cheap,
did have trouble with the
scarred
book.
doors.
Difficulty. Three.
Finally, he
Three.
finds room 314, the number Batman has given him. At the end of the hall, he stops and knocks on the door.
Sorry, come in.
Hiya, Bat. What?
Stepping into the room, Ratman.
Ratman. I will be playing Ratman as
Ratman will
well.
now be played by. Or that, or it's a Scooby-Doo episode, maybe.
Ratman.
Yeah, Mighty Mouse Ratman.
He's really the used car salesman. Alan.
Stepping into the room, Robin stops short as he sees a bald, heavy-set, unshaven man sitting in a chair facing the door. In his hand, the man holds a revolver which he points at Robin.
Ooh.
Another man, very tall and thin in shirt sleeves, lounges alongside the door. There is no one else in the room. Then, as Robin starts to step backward, the heavy-set man in the chair calls out.
Dramatically out.
Calls out, but dramatically calls out.
Ow!
Yeah, there it is.
Stay right where you are, sonny boy. Close the door, Lou.
What's the idea? Where's Batman?
You want to know where Batman is, huh?
Yeah. What's so funny? Where is he? What goes on? I don't want to know.
What goes on?
What goes on here?
You'll find out, sonny boy. You'll find out. But you ain't gonna like it.
Says
No, you ain't gonna like it at all.
Dick here's Batman's secret.
You don't know what Dick likes.
You don't know Dick.
You don't know Dick.
What does this mean? Was Robin deliberately led into an ambush by
I
Batman?
leave the word as willingly.
Consenting. It hardly seems possible.
Encouraged.
But then, other things Batman has done since his strange reappearance have hardly seemed possible too. What will happen now to Robin as Superman, 30 miles away in Willow Falls, is unaware of this latest and serious development.
30 miles.
There's more excitement and baffling mystery in Monday's thrilling episode, gang, and much more. So be sure to listen. Don't fail to tune in again Monday, same time, same station, for Chapter 5 of Batman's Great Mystery on The Adventures of Superman.
Superman is a copyrighted feature of
Dick out.
Yeah, I don't